This is Team Doughboys 12 coming at you with a new video, but before we get on with the video, I would like to congratulate Reckless Cat for winning the card giveaway, and then we're also, since that dude Colby actually messaged us, like, I think it was like so many minutes before we ended, before the deadline that he had. My wife's gonna give him a card from her collection as a reward. It is an ultimate rare Turbo Warrior. I have them all plasticed, and I have both of your guys' information written down, and I will be sending those immediately tomorrow as soon as I get up. And other than that, everybody congratulate them. We will be having more giveaways in the future. Oh, look at Sayami Yugi. In the future, we plan on doing a pretty decent giveaway on the 3rd of October, so stay tuned for that. And Yami Yugi here is going to start the video. So this is Yami Yugi's 6 underrated side deck cards that you don't see really out in the meta, but I think they should be played more. So the first one we're gonna do is, or Yami's gonna do, is the Spell Shattering Arrow. What it is that it's a quick play spell. Destroy as many face-up spell cards your opponent controls as possible, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each. The reason why I like this card as a side deck card, I think it's really decent against Mystic Mine Burn, or Mystic Mine. You pretty much blow up their Mystic Mine, which is, I think, a really good way of doing that. Plus, a lot of Mystic Mine decks are now running main deck Prohibition, so instead of running, you could still run your Twin Twisters, but running like 3 of these, or like replacing the Twin Twisters with these, it's kind of like gonna throw your opponent off. So it's like a really cool, way of getting around Mystic Mine. And there's another card, because of Mystic Mine and all that bullcrap, the Burning Land continuous spell card. It destroys all field spells, and then during each, both players take 500 points of direct damage during each of their respective standby phases. But it pretty much gets rid of all field spells on the field and continuously burns your opponent for 500, but you also take 500. Your opponent would never, realize these two cards. Like, if you're going against Mystic Mine and you have these side deck, they're not going to know what hits them. The next card is Big Wave, Small Wave. This card, destroy all face-up water monsters on your side of the field. Then you can special summon water monsters from your hand up to the number of monsters destroyed by this way. It's decent. Like, I like it with like the water decks, like Mermails and stuff. My wife likes it. My wife's used it against me a few times, but it's a decent card. Next, one of my favorites is Mind Drain. Activates this card by paying 1,000 life points. Effects of monsters in the hand cannot be activated. So this pretty much shuts down all hand traps, which is pretty cool. I really like that. I use it in a lot of OTK decks. Light of Intervention, It's a really nice trap card. I've used this a lot. This helps me against, I've gone against a few at my locals crawlers, but the main one, of course, being sub-terrors. We have quite a few sub-terrors at our locals, and this is just blows them away because monster cards cannot be set face down, and then they cannot change their battle position. And then the last card, of course, Imperial Iron Wall, which is, I don't know why people are not running this card, because this card completely poops on what is that deck? Orcists, because Orcists have to remove their crap to get off their effects, so Imperial Iron Wall kind of slows that down, so you could potentially, try and, get in the upper hand and steal the game away. I run this at least one in my side deck, sometimes three even. We do have a guy that loves to play Orcists, so I like to use this just in case I go against him. And other than that, that's it for this video. And other than that, nothing really else to say. I will say again, congrats to Reckless Cat and that dude Colby. And I like to wish everybody a great night. And Yami Yugi says, it's time to duel. You guys have a great night. And I'll talk to you again. Peace.